YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody prioritizing their mental health, their physical health. Like I said before, we're not too far from the end of the year. We got to finish this year strong. We got to go hard. We got to make preparations so that 2026 is our best years yet. You already know what I'm about to talk about. And if you don't, that's crazy because the thumbnail's right there. But we hear Hunter Hearst Helmsley. We hear Paul Levesque, or whoever you want to call this man. We hear him say buzzwords like, this is going to be epic. We hear the most. We hear words like new era, new era, new era. Every time a PLE fails and nobody likes it, or they talk about how bad the PLE was, or a Saturday night's main event, or a previous SmackDown, all he does is get on Twitter or go to the Pat McAfee show on ESPN and say, oh, this is going to be epic. This is going to be a new era. But he uses the word new era often. And it's like, for somebody who's only been in control of creative for about 4 years, you sure have a lot of new eras. But then it dawned on me, when he says new era, he's not talking about a good show. He's not talking about the changing of the guard and it's not going to be a bunch of old motherfuckers in the main event and stuff like that. He's not talking about that. He's talking about new era caps. Now, I don't have a new era cap because I don't wear hats like that, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I came to my senses. All this man has been doing for the past year is capping. Capping, new era. Alright, I'm sorry. Anyway, he's going to say that to anybody that's going to listen. He's going to say that to anybody that's going to listen. Now, there's a couple things that he can do to rectify this, but he probably won't. Here's one thing that we can do to rectify this. We all seen what happened. John Cena tapped out to Gunther, and Triple H got booed out of the building. It wasn't even a situation where with Gunther, he got booed outside of the building, but when John Cena tapped out initially, the crowd was quiet. It just went dead. It just was like, damn, like, this is how we're going to end this. This is how we're going to end this, and I got something to you. I got something for you. Yes, the fuck it is. And you know why? Because Triple H is an egomaniac, and he's going to do things his way, and he's going to tell you guys to fuck off every single time. So if you are paying all of this money for seats, front row seats, or anything regarding WWE in regard to attendance, Fanatics Fest, all of this stuff, Netflix, YouTube TV, what else? ESPN. He's just telling you to suck my dick. That's literally what he's saying to you guys. But if he decides to take this somewhere and use this on screen and become an on-screen heel and back Gunther up, and it turns out to be somebody has to conquer him, perhaps somebody who is not in their mid-40s, somebody that could actually benefit from this. Austin Theory, Carmelo Hayes, Martez Ford, somebody that's not an old head. Hey, even LA Knight could benefit from this sense. You know, for an old guy, he moves a lot better than the old guys that's there. You know what I'm saying? And if they can switch this around and turn this to an actual storyline that's worth a damn, that would be cool. Will it happen? Not sure, because it all depends on Triple H's health, because we all know that this could, if he did become an on-screen heel, it would culminate in him having to be in a match. Or the final boss is Gunther, possibly. You know, we got a couple things happening on Monday Night Raw, the Monday Night Raw that I'm probably not going to watch, but we got Stephanie Vaquer versus Raquel Rodriguez. I still call her Gonzalez because in NXT, it just sounds better. It just sounds better and it rolled off the tongue a lot better, pause. But now, if we get Raquel Rodriguez winning the World Heavyweight Championship, the Women's World Championship tonight against Stephanie Vaquer, maybe we're in a step in the right direction, because it would be an unpredictable show. And she's been busting her ass and really just been cooking. And from what they said, she's one of Triple H's favorites. That can turn into Liv Morgan being jealous of her and ended up backdooring her in some capacity. New Day versus the Usos could be a great match if they just let them cook. That would be great. But I still don't believe you. You need more people, Paul Levesque. I'm going to call cap on anything you do from now on. New era cap at this point, because what the hell are we even doing here? This right here is set to air at 6:30. I just came from work. I'm going to try to put it out as quickly as possible, but we shall see. Now, I'm going to keep it going. This whole Mask Man storyline, I feel like that should come to a halt. They're probably not going to reveal the Masked Man until Braun Breaker versus CM Punk, the actual match happens. And there's a couple of ways that we could go about this, but we'll talk about that on another day. But all I'm here to say is don't let Triple H keep fooling y'all. Y'all got to break out of the Stockholm Syndrome. Do what I do. Catch it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's live reactions and live posts on Twitter or X that you can stay in tune with. You don't have to waste all of your money watching Monday Night Raw. You don't have to waste all of your time falling asleep at the wheel trying to watch Monday Night Raw. I'm not an advocate trying to tell you to stop fucking with the WWE. I just feel like everybody should give the WWE a wake-up call. If you're not giving us quality content, why the hell are we tapping in every Monday? Why the hell are we tapping in every Friday? NXT used to be fire, but it's been going down lately. It's been the plots and stuff hasn't been making much sense. You know, like why a guy like Javon Evans is not a champion of any sort is crazy. While I do like Ethan Page, what the fuck are they doing with him? Somebody got to take that title off of him, and I feel like he's ready for the main roster as well. I personally felt like Javon Evans should have been the North American champion a long time ago and then work his way to the NXT championship. But I get it. Not everybody can be champion at one time, so it's all good. But all I'm saying is stop letting Paul Levesque pull the wool over your head. Stand for something. Have a little self-respect, man. Have a little self-respect. All of y'all. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you rocking with us, if you like what I just now said, hit that notification bell too, because YouTube be trying to shadow ban me. Like I said, as soon as I started talking about black shit, I got shadow banned, bro. I don't understand. It is what it is, though. I couldn't care less because I'm out here repping for the people who still tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. We gonna keep on trucking. I'm out, though. Peace.